Do 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 do. All right. Wait, it's missing something. Okay, hold on a second. Better. Okay, today we're doing Avengers Infinity Boys, the story of a purple giant man trying to eat enough cereal to collect all different kinds of special rocks that come in them, and all the neighborhood kids that want to stop him from doing that. Oh, they got everybody in this movie. They got Iron Man, they got Thor, they got Hulk, they got Scarlett Johansson, they got Scarlet Witch, they got that Vision boy that's like red or something. They got, Gandalf the Grey makes an appearance. They got Gandalf the White, Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, the Mean Mussolini and the Blue Meanie, and Cowboy Curtis, Johnny the Genie, Robocop, Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, boom, boom, boom. Since they have so many characters, I was gonna devise a game where you try to guess the character I'm describing, all right? Hero number one. Hi, my power is that I hide cayenne pepper in my sleeves and I spray it on people's faces, and then they have like super PTSD and like start writhing on the ground, right? But then later I can like use it as like a force to like Kamehameha somebody, and also I can lift really heavy objects. I'm like Jean Grey from the X-Men. So, did you guess right? It was Scarlet Witch, the character that definitely needs a movie. Definitely. I like how in the movie the two red people, the red powers and red skin people get together. That's pretty cool. I like that. But Scarlet Witch is a bad. But nobody's worse than War Machine. Don Cheadle, I loved you in the best buddy comedy ever created, Rush Hour 2, Gangs of Hong Kong, or whatever the subtitle was. Do you guys remember the blooper reel where Don Cheadle like legitimately gets mad at Chris Tucker for for not getting Jackie Chan's name right?
Lady! Jackie, kick. Okay, Chris Tucker. Jackie, kick. Jackie again? Oh. We'd love to see that. We would love to see that, Jackie. Jackie, we'd like to see that. We'd like to see that. Now, Jackie, we would love to see that. Wouldn't we love to see that? His name is Lee, goddammit.
So, Marvel and Disney did a pretty swell job on making Thanos a very good character. But if you find somebody on the internet that says that Thanos was a relatable character, then you should probably be worried that they might come in and kill you, because nobody can relate to Thanos unless you want the genocide of half of all things. Half of a Twinkie, half of those little ladybugs, half of those are gone. Half of your dogs. If you have two dogs, you only got one dog. One of them gonna be dead. But I figure that the CIA could probably use this movie to find people that sympathize with a genocidal crazed maniac in a fictional universe. Because if you do sympathize with his cause, then you're not good. You're bad. Did you know that Thanos has the same amount of lines on his chin that he does muscles in his fingers? That's a little factoid that you won't hear anywhere else, only here at Trash Course. And give this man a shield. If you had watched the preview, Black Panther, you would know that you gave him 2 shields. So you need to use the right grammar when talking about shields. That's what I'm gonna talk about today. Let's have an entire 10-minute video of me talking about how grammar is important for, what am I doing? get this man a shield. And when I say get this man a shield, I mean make a giant pistachio and this accent is so bad. Make a giant pistachio and cut it in half so that 2 shells can go on both arms. And then he can have 2 shields. Pa-two. And then let's put him in the movie for like 20 minutes. You know what movie I want to see? I want to see every single Chris in the Marvel Cinematic Universe fight to be T'Challa's wife. That's what I want to see. That's Marvel, get to it. Infinity chin, infinity chin, infinity chin, infinity chin, infinity chin. For every death I will mark one more ridge on my chin. This is going to be a hyper analysis on Thanos' chin lines. To proceed further in this video, you must understand that there are spoilers ahead of me. So, if you haven't seen the movie, you probably would want to do that. Yes. Okay, I've seen a lot of reviews saying that they couldn't take the ending seriously or get sad because they knew that the characters had to come back that died, like Spider-Man and Black Panther, right? They die at the end of the movie. You know they're coming back for the money. They got that money. They got to get that muns, right? So, how could I even cry when they like frickin' die? Now, personally, I ended up crying when Spider-Man and I got choked up when Bucky died, all those characters, because I enjoy those characters. I know that they're going to come back, but I still ended up choking up and crying because it has less to do with my believability and more to do with me projecting the believability onto the characters, right? I didn't cry for Spider-Man because I knew he was going to come back. I cried for Iron Man seeing Spider-Man die. That's why I cried. Spider-Man's gonna have a sequel way in the future, okay? But Iron Man having to deal with all of that, like he was already recovering from his like trauma from the first movie, right? For the writers to make him watch the surrogate son fade into nothing, that's powerful. And also, if you didn't cry, you're a heartless monster. I mean, they basically cooked up that scene in a lab. They're like, oh, how do we make everybody cry? Well, let's make this tiny little boy end up dying. The end. At the end of the movie, only the original Avengers are still alive. So they got Iron Man, they got Shield Man, they got Green Man, they got War Machine is back there somewhere. Rocket Raccoon's the only one alive. And I was pretty sad. I think I would rate this movie this is not a review out of 10 because, what, do you think this is a review channel or something? Who do you think I am? Somebody that knows things about nuance and story structure? Of course not. I work at Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh, I have so many bug bites. Summer, why? I've run out of jokes. Everyone dies with a snap of my fingies. I snap my fingers. I do my step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. So I guess now we're just gonna have to have War Machine get his own movie. I think that would actually be pretty good if War Machine got his own movie. Something about like living in the shadow of Iron Man, having to actually pay for the missiles that he shoots. Like he fights somebody and the United States goes like $1 billion into debt after he fights like one person. That would be kind of great because you know Iron Man uses like laser beam technology, but War Machine is still like, he's like discount Iron Man. He like still has to use like missiles and stuff. So I think a movie about how Don Cheadle is living in the shadow of everybody else would be pretty nice. Which I guess is viable now that everyone's definitely permanently dead. Yeah. Yeah, they're all dead. Spoiler alert, I die at the end of this video.